If your code looks like this, congratulations, you just made something that even you can understand it tomorrow. Now imagine the reaction of other poor programmers that are trying to look at your code on the GitHub. Probably not so good. But don't worry my buddy, in a few minutes I will show you how to turn that mess into something that even your future you will thank you for it. Tip 1. Use meaningful names. So here's a simple rule for that. Your variable and function names should exactly explain what exactly they are doing. Look at this for example. You want to make a function that calculates the total amount of users' orders. If your name is like that, that's horrible. Imagine you have multiple functions in your program for calculation. Your teammates, other random programmers on GitHub, and even you yourself will be like, which spy wrote that incomprehensive codes? So you better write it like that instead. Here you will have fewer comments, and your teammates probably don't want to strangle you unless you deleted the database. So imagine these two different codes and take a step back and look at it in a big project. Without any joke, it's very hard to develop it in the soon future. Tip number 2, small and structured. The next thing that you want to do is keeping your functions as short as possible. If you need to scroll more than once to see what your function does, something's wrong. It's too big. So there is a main rule for it. Each function should only do one job. For example, instead of one giant process order function that handles all the payment, shipping, email, and etc., split it into 3 smaller functions that each one only do one specific task. So remember, one task per function. Tip number 3. Don't comment what, comment why. Don't comment what your code already says. Comments should only explain why, not what. If you follow the previous steps and your code is already clean and clear, you don't need to comment like this. But you can comment like that if needed. That's valuable. The code should be self-documenting. Let the comments explain the context instead, not the obvious. For example here, instead of writing add 1 to counter, you can write a comment like that to say why that code is there. It gives you and the other readers a context of your code. Tip number 4. Be consistent. Consistency beats the perfection, both in life and in the coding. Whatever style that you use for naming variables, function, and etc., please stick with it. It can be camel case, it can be a snake case, or it can be Pascal case. And even with tabs or spaces that you are using in your code, no matter what it is, please stick with it. It makes your project feel like it's written by one programmer, not 17 programmers in a dark basement. This is an incorrect style of coding, and this is a correct style of coding. Stick with one uniform style for your project that also matches with your programming language and your framework that you are making your project on it. For example, camel case for C#, or a snake case in Python, or Pascal case in JavaScript. I will surely make a video in the near future about what style should you use exactly in each programming language and framework. So pick a style that suits your programming language and stick with it. Tip 5 and finally, give your code some space to breathe. Use line breaks and indentation please, they are free. Imagine reading a paragraph with no punctuation. That's what bad formatting looks like in the code. This one is important in all programming language, but more importantly in the HTML. Look at these two, I'm sure you can spot the difference. Okay folks, that was today's video. And by the way, I have a completely free C# course on the YouTube, you can watch it here. Don't forget to check my Discord, it's a friendly community for programmers, or at least what I'm trying to build. Ask any question that you have, I answer all the comments myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.